Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini. Gemini, this is your weekly general reading for the 13th through the 19th of January 2020. Please keep in mind that this is an intuitive reading. Now I'm using the Psychic Tarot along with the Witch Tarot, and I will also be pulling from the Tea Leaf. And Gemini, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling a Super Attractor Oracle for you as well. So we have truth coming up here. This is like the energy of judgment, okay, in the Major Arcana. I feel for many of you, you may be getting a lot of clarity and justice within a situation. For others of you, you're doing a review that's well needed. It's going to allow for you to close a chapter in your life that's needed. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Gemini need to know this week? Thank you, Spirit. 13th through the 19th of January 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We are ready. Current situation, we have the King of Wands. In your foundation is the Page of Cups. Recent past energies, we have the High Priestess. Crowning you is the Seven of Cups. Your new circumstance is the World, and there it is, okay? So you are completing a cycle here. You're doing a review here with this energy, and you're going to be able to complete, it's going to bring in an energy of fulfillment, being able, I feel like this is a hard-won completion for some of you, this cycle that you are going to be able to leave behind you. Maybe, I'm not saying forget it, but I just feel it's hard-won, and there was a lot of lessons that have been learned here, and a lot of knowledge that has been gained. And you're going to start a new beginning. Now, in the position of what you need to know, we have the Knight of Swords. And your outcome energy, beautiful, the Ten of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. Let's pull some tea leaf for Gemini, Spirit. What extra messages do you have for Gemini? Thank you. All right, we've got it. We've got Scales. We have Fair Man. And we have Archway. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Give me just a moment. Okay. Let's start here. So we have truth coming up here. I feel, like I said, for many of you, you're doing a review. You're fixing to end a chapter in your book of life. Okay, and you're going to start a new chapter, okay, a new beginning. And what happens is when you do this review, it allows you to take challenges and obstacles, anything that you don't want to repeat in this new beginning, this new cycle. You know, with you doing a review, you're going to gain knowledge, okay? You're going to see the red flags, you're going to see the signs, and it's going to keep you from repeating anything you don't want to repeat, because you're turning that knowledge into pure power that you can take with you in the present as well as in the future. And what happens is this gives you second chances, rite of passage. It's almost like fresh new way of emerging, okay, and transforming. So it's a very powerful energy right here. And I'm also getting, for some of you, there's truth and there's justice that's coming in here for you. You could be dealing with a legal or financial or inheritance, any situation like that. And I feel like Lady Justice, I'm getting justice in my mind's eye here, that there's going to be some compromises and agreements that's going to be made for you within either this next week or maybe by the end of January, okay? And I feel for many of you, you've been waiting a while for this. Now, we do have the Six of Pentacles coming up here as your overall energy. Again, we're talking about balancing your energy. We're talking about balancing the scales here. For some of you, we're talking about give and take relationships. It's going to be very important that you're not the one that's always doing the giving, okay? You have to make sure that there's a balance there. So that leaves you open and allows you to receive abundance and gifts from Spirit as well, because you are just as deserving as everybody else, okay? Now, again, this could definitely represent an inheritance or any type of legal situation that you're waiting on money. This could be a sale of a home or property, anything like that. And I'm definitely getting a sense here. You're going to be getting some offers coming in. Now we have an amazing energy with the King of Wands coming up here as the current situation. Okay, this is whether you're male or female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is that go-getter energy. This is you having a lot of passion about what you're taking action on in your life. This is the energy of you stepping into a new experience that involves you taking a leadership role. Some of you may be moving up within a company. Others of you may be building your own business, okay? But I do feel like you are like the leader of the pack here, Gemini, in a very positive way. You may even be a mentor for others. But this is very powerful and bold. This talks about you having so much vitality and inspiration here. What you are setting out to do, you will achieve it and accomplish it. Now, in your foundation, you have the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is what's moving you forward. This is what's driving you this week. You know, I'm just getting that you're continuing to listen to your own inner guidance, your intuition. It's going to be very important that you tap into that inner well of knowledge that you hold within yourself. All the answers you're seeking, they all lie within you, and I feel like this is you tapping into it. Now, for some of you, if you're ready, if you're wanting a new romance, okay, or a relationship, put yourself out there, because I feel this next week, opportunities could arise for you in that area, only if you're looking for it. Now, we have the High Priestess coming up here in your recent past. Again, this is you carrying on these energies in the present. Many of you are definitely stepping into your spiritual gifts here. You know, the High Priestess is that energy of hidden knowledge, okay, the hidden fruit, and this is you really tapping into it, paying attention to what's going on around you, listening to, you know, the signs, symbolism, and synchronicity, spirit communication right here. And I feel like this has gotten you far, Gemini, okay, and it's a very powerful energy. Now, for some of you with the High Priestess coming up here, if you are starting a new business or maybe a money-making project, this is only going to be for a couple of you. You may want to keep it on the down low. You may want to keep it to yourself. You may want to get it patented first. Or there's something for one or two of you, okay, where I feel like the direction you're moving in, you're having to keep it to yourself, okay? Now, we do have the Seven of Cups coming up here in your crowning position. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking about. You know, what I get from this is that you have many opportunities that are available to you right now, Gemini. I'm getting a sense it may even be overwhelming, okay? But what I want you to understand, especially since you have you're coming out of that High Priestess in the recent past, it's still carrying over here in your reading, as well as the Page of Cups in your foundation. Listen to your intuition and know that as long as you make a choice or decision that's before you, pick the one that you feel is going to be for the betterment of your situation, that your gut instinct, that intuition is telling you to pick. And I really feel like if you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, feeling like you might make a wrong choice, Spirit says there is no wrong choice, okay? You're going to rock it, all right? That's what I'm getting here. You just need to listen to your intuition, because I do feel like you have many opportunities here. This could be career or job related, you know, whatever it is, you know, you're going to rock it, okay? Now we have the World, and this is amazing energy. This is your new circumstance. You've done the review, okay? Now you're closing out this chapter here. There's a sense of completion, fulfillment. There's a sense of victory in the air for you, okay? Like I said, I feel it was hard won for some of you. This is going to allow for you to successfully start a new beginning here, Gemini. Now we have the Knight of Swords in the position of what you need to know. This is your energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is you being self-assured, taking action, using power with intent. Many of you are standing in your truth. You're standing in your power. You feel there's a need to protect your energy, maybe protect your money or your just what you're trying to build here. Again, I'm coming back to maybe keeping things on the down low for a few of you. I'm definitely getting a sense here that some of you have recently let go of some toxic situations or people or energies, and it's going to be for the betterment of your situation. Now, what I love here is you have the Ten of Cups as your outcome energy, and it doesn't matter whether you have a family or not. Again, we're talking about endless possibilities and opportunities right here. Okay, this is about your happiness. This talks about that peace, that joy, that harmony within your heart and soul. And Spirit says there's a promise of more of this to come into your situation, Gemini. So amazing energies. I'm just getting the energy of your cup runneth over. There's an abundance of something coming into your life. Now we have the Scales. Keep your life in balance. Again, we have the Scales. It's coming up here several times. So it's going to be very important that you are balanced within give and take relationships. You have abundance that's ready to be poured upon you. So you have to be open to receiving it. Now we have Fair Man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be a father. This could be a father figure, a grandfather. I'm getting a sense here. Some of you may be going through an inheritance, okay? This man may have already passed over to the spirit side, and this is what you're waiting on. Maybe probate, or maybe the sale of a house, property, anything like that. For others of you, I'm getting a sense here that this could be somebody that's coming into your life. I feel like you already know who they are. They could be backing you in some financial venture, situation, business, anything like that. It could be somebody that is going to be a good partner for you as well. I feel like they have a lot of knowledge about what it is that you're wanting to create and build. And then we have Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Love it. Again, we're talking about so many opportunities here. It's just all over the energies here on that table. You guys, I mean, you've got a lot going for you right now. But, you know, I have to say this. You have to be looking for the opportunities, okay? They don't just fall in your lap. You got to put yourself out there, Gemini. You got to be seeking them out, all right? You got to be taking the steps and moving forward. You know, I feel with this coming up here as well, those of you that have been feeling stuck or blocked, or you felt like a door was locked for you, now you're going to be able to move forward. You're going to be unstuck. You're going to be able to walk through that door. Thank you, Spirit. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Love it. Claim it. Yes. All right, Gemini, I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Gemini.